Estamos aqui no templo Hare Krishna e eu tô meio perdida, não sei pra onde ir. A gente vai descobrir agora onde é que fica o memorial do George. Aproveitando para fazer um piquenique agora, que bateu uma larica louca, uma larica de 10 mil mendigos, então a gente vai parar aqui agora para fazer um piquenique antes de chegar no memorial. Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Acabamos de chegar aqui no memorial, quer dizer, não é memorial ainda, nós estamos nos jardins do templo Hare Krishna. E é lindo, absolutely stunning. E a história de que o George vinha aqui frequentemente meditar, nesse mesmo lugar onde estou sentadinha agora. Compreensivelmente, o lugar é absolutamente fantástico. Eu achava que eu fosse chegar aqui nesse jardim e eu fosse encontrar uma placa em comemoração ao George Harrison. Eu estava errada! Acabei de falar com os Hare Krishnas e ele me explicou que a ideia de fazer esse tributo ao George não era... a intenção deles, os Hare Krishnas, não era idolatrar o George, mas sim fazer um memorial no formato de um octógono. E em cada ponta desse octógono, que é o formato do jardim, a gente encontra algumas letras, algumas passagens de letras das músicas do George, comemorando Deus e tudo mais. Então é isso que a gente vai ver agora. E esse memorial aqui parece mais um jardim secreto, cheio de aventuras. A gente tem que, na verdade, ir descobrindo onde estão essas pistas, esses 8 pontos. Então aqui a gente acabou de achar um, que é I really wanna be with you. E esse aqui é o primeiro ponto. I awaken and see, da música Waiting on You. Wow. I look at you. Olha a letra errada! É I look for the pure in hearts. Essa daqui é uma das minhas favoritas. É aquela passagem linda que ele fala: That's all I'm living for, your love and nothing more. Essa aqui é a 4ª pista, quer dizer, o 4º memorial. Quase que a gente passa despercebido, porque ele fica aqui nessa pedra. You are the breath of life. Esse para mim vai ser o ponto mais especial de todos, porque foi aqui que nós conhecemos Sripati, que é o organizador, o criador desse memorial lindo, além de amigão do George Harrison. My sweet Lord, oh my Lord, my sweet Lord. I am so happy I found you. I am so lucky. I've just bumped into Sripati, and he's one of the organizers behind this lovely, beautiful memorial. So he was just telling us a little bit about it, and I'm just going to ask you again. So how did it all come together?
Well, it goes back 10 years. If I trace it back beyond that, George and I had a bit of a relationship because I was appointed to be the go-between between the International Society and George when George was first giving over the use of the manor to the society. Wonderful facilities, the buildings and the grounds and things. And George used to come here, and he especially took an interest in this little corner here, which is officially called the Dell on the maps and things. And he liked the spot, and on 3 separate occasions he said to me, that's a nice place. You know, you should do something there. Have you done anything there? You know, what's happening there? Things like this. So he was urging us to do something with it. With his gardener's interest, because very often, I mean, I had the personal tour of his gardens at Friar Park. Carried my son around on his shoulders, and we looked at his garden.
And some of these are from George's garden.
Yes, certainly these rocks down here, they're from Friar Park, and beside the original Pulamite rock, which is a Victorian feature. So this was originally a late Victorian dell, and we heard that there was a lake here originally.
Yeah.
Because there's a big drainage hole over there which connects to the main lake. But then later it was dried out and they made this Victorian garden. And we spoke to the National Trust and everything when George passed on, and we wanted to remember him. And various people were saying, well, we should have a brand new garden site somewhere. In fact, it was my wife who urged us to think of him in terms of commemorating him with a garden, because of his liking for gardening. And, he did say on some occasions that he preferred to be remembered as a gardener than as a musician.
Yeah.
So, and I met him several times, you know, in Wellingtons and out in the gardens at Friar Park. But then we developed up this idea, and we were able to understand that there were some links with the Vedic culture. I measured it out. It was exactly 108 foot, 108 foot long, which is the number of gopis Krishna has as his close friends and highest devotees, they say. And so we measured out this 108 foot circle, and the 8 points on it relate to Vastu science, which is the Vedic understanding of placement, like feng shui. And we have now 8 art objects in place, which I think I've seen you looking around and observing. So and they all have lyrics on them.
Who chose the lyrics?
I had a hand in it. There was a committee of 3 of us went through all the words, you know, and
They were very spiritual.
Yes, we could understand that George had this impetus in his life where he wasn't content with the mere skeleton of life. He wanted to put some body on it and understand, you know, what we're here for, what's beyond life, what comes next, and what's the aim of life. So we were able to decipher from his words that there was some pattern, and that pattern seemed to relate to what we were finding.
It was absolutely amazing, because it's almost like a circle of life.
Exactly.
Starts with I awaken, see, and then it goes all around, and then the last one is I am so happy I have found you.
So to a mature, an ecstatic, in fact, feeling of relationship.
Yeah.
That he's come to somewhere act with real presence in his life, which will satisfy beyond this life and into life eternal.
That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
My pleasure.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Really wanna see you. Really wanna see you, Lord.